everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know this is my second video, so bear with me. I haven't got a spot yet, like my signature spot, I guess you could say. So today's topic is on losing weight. I know if you guys have been following me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, I recently posted the pictures of me on where I started with after I had my second child, because so if you guys know me on a personal level, you know I have 3 kids and they're back to back. So my 3-year-old is, I think they're like two years apart. I know, sad, but my 3-year-old, well, let me reverse, sorry. So with my first child, I wasn't with the father. So after I had my first child, I took my weight loss supplement that has been working for me, and I had lost all my weight, all my baby fat from my first child. So I was basically at a weight that I had never been, even when I was in high school, which was, I was weighing 155. And I was happy with my weight there because I had never been that small. And then after I had my 3-year-old, then I was still like after I had my 3-year-old, I wasn't focusing on losing the weight. So when I got pregnant with my last one, I was still carrying that baby fat. And so that's why I say with that baby fat, I carried on to my last pregnancy, which was not good because I was bigger than normal and it wasn't comfortable for me. I wasn't comfortable. I still am. I'm still not. I'm so sorry. Because I'm still not where I want to be at. I know it's hard, but with dedication and some discipline, I can get there. So that's what I'm working for. And so that's why with my 2 kids, that's the weight that I'm working on getting rid of right now. And the weight that I started at was at 288 once I had Sophia. I still have those numbers in my head because when I had my first postpartum visit, when I got on the weight, it said 288, and I was like, am I looking at this right? Because I've never been this big before. And I was like, great, I got some work to do. So then within that, I was just literally with my job, I just work every day. I've never had really time to myself. Coming home with the kids, if you know me on a personal level, to me going through some things. But other than that, now I've been trying to focus on me. And so with that said, I'm going to start doing the questions that you guys asked me and see if I can help you guys out to get to your goal. So one of the first questions is, am I taking any weight loss supplements? Yes. And like I said, what works for me may not work for you. But I will tell you guys this. If you do not discipline yourself, and if you don't take it serious, you will never see results. Because I have so many people tell me, oh, I've taken this, I'm doing this. But trust me, I've been there. I know how it is. And you guys will do it for like, I don't know, just a while. And then you give up and you're like, I'm not seeing any results. And it's like, well, you're not going to see results from one day to the next. It's kind of hard. So the weight loss supplement that I'm taking is Herbalife. Herbalife, since day one that I had my child, I have seen results with me. But it's also because, like I said, I take it how you're supposed to take it. Literally, you're only supposed to have one meal. Yes, you can have snacks and stuff, but it has to be healthy. So, the way that the Herbalife works is you drink 2 shakes and a meal, and you can do it however you want. You guys might be familiar with it. You guys can ask around or even ask me. But I always usually do the breakfast, lunch, and then I have a meal for dinner so that I'm not completely starving myself. And I will tell you that it is hard at the beginning. You have to get your body down to a routine so that you're not just like, damn, I'm starving all the time. Because trust me, when I first started, it was really hard just because of the fact that you just had a baby. I was breastfeeding, and you're used to consuming so much things, and it's just hard to get your body back to not snacking, not craving things, all the bad stuff. So it is hard, but I know you guys can do it. I did it, and I know a lot of other people that have done it. So I know if you guys really discipline yourself and commit to something, you guys would be able to lose the same amount of weight. So the next question is, are there things I don't eat? Is there things that I don't eat? Yes, there is. When I first started, and this is even if you don't want to take the Herbalife, because I did start that way too. I wasn't taking the Herbalife, but I was like, you know what? I still have to do something. So when I started, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to cut out breads, pastas, dairies, tortillas, pops, snacks, greasy foods, a lot of the bad stuff. And yes, I did see results just by cutting that stuff out and not even taking the Herbalife product. Because if you know me, again, on a personal level, I love cheese. And it's so hard for me to not want to eat cheese. But since I know I cannot stay on the heavy side, I was like, you know what? I have to do this. And trust me, it is the hardest thing. But I'm telling you, if you guys cut these out for a month or two, just until you get results, you will be like, wow, I'm actually starting to see results. But like I said, you really have to do it and stick with it and discipline yourself, because if you don't, you won't see results at all. And that's the hardest thing about this, is actually dedicating the time to do it and actually saying, okay, you know what? I'm going to start this date, and it's going to go for so long, and seeing if you can actually see your results, and just by cutting out certain things. But I don't know if it's me too, on me just disciplining myself, but I'm not a pop drinker. I'm not a snack muncher. I can go without those things. But I mean, I'm like any other human being. I do at my points, and I'm like, man, I want some chips. And my other weaknesses are donuts and pizza and cheese. But like I said, you guys can do it just by not even taking the product, just cutting out those things, and you will see a big difference. And just consuming a lot of water so you stay dehydrated. So the next question, what do I usually eat in a day? I'm not even gonna lie, I eat normal food. I'm not gonna have you guys on a like all salad diet, because I would be lying if I told you I just ate salads all the time. no. I don't just eat salads. I eat normal food, but you just have to watch it. You gotta have smaller portions, obviously. I wouldn't eat tortilla with my meals. I wouldn't eat things that are really greasy because it's just not healthy. I do eat salads. I drink teas a lot in the morning. It doesn't have to be the Herbalife tea, but I do love the Herbalife tea. When I don't have it, I don't feel my normal self. I just love the taste, the way it makes me feel. I just love it. But I think honestly, just having any tea would be really good. Just at least you're consuming something in the morning and not nothing heavy like a freaking McDonald's sandwich, pancakes, all that good stuff. But like I said, if you really want to see results, I would recommend doing this for a month or two, depending on what state of weight you're at, and just committing to it. And so that's like I said, I eat regular things. You can follow me on Snapchat, and I like to post what I eat. And I do go out to eat on the weekends to restaurants, but it is just on the weekends. During the week, I will have my shakes. I won't eat nothing heavy. And if I do, it's just because I had a lot going on in a day. But I really just try and just treat myself by going out to eat at the weekends with my family or just with friends, but just try and save that for the weekends. And next question. Do I work out every day? Oh, you guys are going to be really surprised with this one. I don't work out at all. Just because like I said, I work every day. I have one day off, but I was so used to working out. I apologize. I was so used to working every day. I never had time to work out. I mean, that's the hardest thing about having kids is when do you find time to work out? Because you get out of work, you go home, gotta cook, clean, the mother life, you know? And I only have one day off, and in that one day off, I literally only have the time to do what I don't when I'm not at work. So it is hard. I don't work out at all, honestly. I am gonna say I recently changed my work schedule. So I was working in the night. So in the mornings, I did go to this Herbalife club and they started doing Zumba. So I was doing Zumba for a couple days. I was doing it every morning. I'm gonna start back up, and you guys can follow me on Snapchat. I'll probably post it on there, or I'll probably do a video so you guys can see. I was doing Zumba for a bit, and I did feel like that worked out. I would put on faja and just tighten everything so that I actually feel like I'm sweating and just making everything tight. And so that's the only exercise that I was honestly doing was Zumba, and it was just a couple days. And it's just like for an hour or two, or not even an hour. But that is the only exercise I was doing. I was not killing myself at the gym. I don't even have a gym membership. So that is the only workout that I have been doing. So I don't know if that'll work out for some of you guys. If you guys have a busy schedule, just don't have time. Like I said, just by the way, like you guys changing your eating habits, you will see results. Because like I've said, I've only been doing Zumba and I have not done it, I think, in like a couple of months. So next question is, how much weight have I lost? I have lost 111 pounds. That is a lot of weight. And I'm telling you, if you guys seen my pictures on my social media, I was huge. And customers at the store that I work at even told me to, like, wow, you have lost so much weight from when you started. And I was like, yes, I know, because I was so huge. And now I'm starting to get more comfortable with my body, and I know you guys can do it too, just by taking those products. I mean, it kills me to say or see when people post on social media all these things that they're doing, and honestly, it's just changing the way you eat. And like I said, if you guys follow me on social media, you guys can see the stuff that I post on, especially on Snapchat. I like to post a lot of stuff on there, and I'll post my meals, what I'm eating, what I'm drinking, and it'll help you guys and hopefully motivate you guys to do that. Um, but if you guys really are interested in more questions about the Herbalife, you guys can message me on my other social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and ask me any questions you guys would like. I mean, it's not that hard. And like I said, if you guys really dedicate yourselves and discipline yourselves, you guys can get to that weight that you guys want to be at. And like I said, what works for me may not work for you. I've seen in a lot of other people, they something might work for them and it might not work for me. I did try other weight loss supplements that I seen one on Instagram called Skinny Tea, and that one, I loved the taste of it, but it just didn't do anything for me. And I felt like I could just keep drinking the tea all day because I love tea, but it wasn't really doing anything for me. And then I also ordered this other one called Skinny Tea or something like that. Um, and that one, I felt like it worked for me for a little bit, but it just makes you poop a lot. And that's all I was seeing. I wasn't really seeing any results. And then after that is when I actually started taking the Herbalife again and actually doing the Zumba, and boom, I started losing so much weight instantly. So that is everything though. I hope you guys, I answered all of your guys' questions, and hopefully it helps you guys. I really hope you guys can get to your goals just how I am. And like I said, any other questions, just go ahead and inbox me. I reply when I have time or I'm not busy with my kids. I will get back with you guys. I want to help you guys get to your goal, and hopefully this helped out. So I'll talk to you guys later.